everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis X. Alright, welcome back to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're dueling with a different deck every single day. I am your host, and today is day number 15, which marks the beginning of our first special week of the 100 days. That's right, it's time for Troll Week! Yeah, that's right. It's time to troll the heck out of our opponents. It's 7 days of non-stop trolling of our opponents. We're not going to be letting them having a nice fun time now. The fun is for us, you and me, nobody else. My opponent, heck no. No fun for them. We're going to be trolling people and have ourselves a good old time. Today's deck is a very nice one. We've got ourselves some nice old-fashioned Graydle kaijus. That's right. We're going to be stealing our opponent's stuff. We're going to be making use of their things. And you know what? We're just going to just annoy the heck out of them. There's not much they're going to be able to do when I turn their Baron the Floor or their Omni Negation nonsense into a kaiju, and then I got a snake to steal it with. So we got ourselves our deck. Big shout out to Mr. Eric Breeze, who wanted us to see some Graydle kaiju action today. So we're gonna go to yugioh Pro, show off this deck, show you the wombos, the combos, what do's, what not do's, all that good trolling nonsense. And of course, if you want the deck list, it'll be at the end of the video. So until then, let's see some duels. Alright, yeah, our first opponent, another day, another card game. We can go first or second with this deck. We have options for both. We're just gonna go ahead and go first and see where this goes. Alright, I like that. It's a nice opening hand to get this thing started. We're just gonna go ahead with the trolliest way to start a duel, the T-set pass. No one expects the T-set pass in 2024. But yes, this is what we're trying to do. It's kind of a thing with the Graydles. We kind of want to go first in order to go second, if that makes sense. Basically, we just set up, and then on turn 3 is when we start doing the damage. That's when we want to like do the damage. It's that sort of deck. So what are we up against? Cyber Dwagons. I see. Cyber Dwagons is, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say a heckin' lot of no, sir. No effects for you. I don't need my onboard effects for the most part. Like, I have synchros. I don't really use them that often, but I do have them. That's the only onboard effect I really care about. Also, what I care about is I'm stealing your stuff, because that's what we do here. Graydles, you destroy them by battle or by various effects, depending on who. You get to steal a monster of your opponents. Now, he is going to do that. Doesn't really matter. I wanted him to do that. In fact, that's exactly what we needed him to do. Because now he has even less stuff. Granted, he's got repair. Doesn't matter. Cyber Dragons are a very, very powerful deck, but they do need their monster effects on the board to do stuff. They kind of need that stuff. And thankfully, I have the kaiju that is not a robot. If this is Jizukiru, it would be slightly more problematic, but it is not. Let's see here. What do we want to do? First off, let's go for the pot. One bad thing about Pot of Prosperity is it lets your opponent know what you're doing. That's why you don't want to play it all willy-nilly. You kind of want to let your opponent guess what you're doing first. We'll just banish some of that extra deck we don't need. Let's see. Nice. No. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of good stuff. That's a lot of good cards. I am very conflicted. I kind of want the Gator. In case I get my Graydle Impact, that's really nice to do. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my gut feeling and go for the Gator. The Eagle's good too, but that works for monster effects, and if you hadn't noticed, monster effects are a no-go zone at the moment. So, for now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give him this here kaiju. And, you know, old school Graydles will be like, I'm gonna ram into this and then steal it. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is legal now, so I'm gonna steal this. I'm just gonna straight up steal it. I can't believe they'll have Snatch steal the comeback with kaiju's a thing. That's just nutty to me. But we'll do lots of damage. Well, it's half the damage because of the pot, but, you know, that doesn't matter. We'll do damage later. He will gain some life points during his standby phase, but it don't matter because I'm gonna do more damage and he is going to be able to survive. Because like I said, no monster effects for Cyber Dragons. Hard for him to do much. That does affect me slightly. Just a smidge. Just a little smidge. But again, his Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, normally something that's very helpful to him, doesn't do him a whole lot of good in this situation. Because its effect is how it gains its attack. Without its effect, it is a whole lot of nothing. See, you can keep summoning this, it's not going to help you. Not as much as you'd like. What does this do if it's destroyed? It does do something, but I don't really care. Because I got more kaiju action. Let's pop that. And it doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter if I summon the robot or not. But I definitely need to do that. This Clockwork Knight is being a little bit annoying. Everything becomes a machine. His machines get bigger. Mine get smaller. So I'm going to set my gator just in case. Alright. Well, so far we're doing exactly what we want to do. We are trolling the heck out of this guy. He's got some nifty tech cards that are theoretically a bit of a problem, but not in reality. I mean, he's already used up 2 Chimera Techs. What are the odds he runs 3 of this thing? Very low. Possible, but very low. Very low indeed. And none of the Cyber Dragons are bigger than Jizukiru is at the moment. Even with Clockwork Knight, they're all around the 2100 mark. So yeah, he can summon Cyber Dragon all he wants. Don't really matter to me. What are you gonna do? Gonna go veer the gear? Ah, because you have a hers. I see. And this adds a Cyber Dragon. Okay. Alright, sir, I tip my hat to you. You're at least giving in some effort. Does it matter to me? No. But it's nice to see that you're at least trying. See, this is where the cyber, yeah, what do you call it? This is where the skill drain's really being helpful here. Overload fusion, you say? Interesting. Fuse of Dark Machine, banishing materials, field or grave. Interesting. What are you gonna do? Summon Cyber End Dragon? that would be cool. I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna summon that guy who is not gonna do him any good. But he gets. I'll give my opponent a little bit of credit. It's Troll Week. We're not gonna give our opponent a lot of credit, but I'm gonna give him just enough to say, hey, you summoned Chimera Tech over Dragon. That's pretty nifty. I'm gonna keep getting the big ones just in case I need the big ones. Just in case. Now, I could just put this in attack mode. Yeah, let's have the Gator do some non-existent damage because he has 0 attack points. You know what? We're just teasing him. We're teasing our opponent. You know what? I'm going to attack with this anyway. He's not going to attack this. If he attacks this, I get his stuff. That's kind of the idea. So yeah, that's how it is, brother. You're in a top deck situation. I've got a 0 attack Gator, and you can do nothing about it. You know what? Gator's all by himself. Let's get him his eagle brother. Him and his weird eagle brother. I was always wondering about the lore of the Graydles. I guess they're just like aliens that turned into animals. Hence the weird way their bodies work and the 2 gray aliens. It's just like, how do you mess up the transformation that bad? I don't know. I don't really care. Because we're pretty set. Like I said, he's in a top deck thing. He's got a card in the hand. Doesn't really matter to me too much. As long as I got skill drained, he can't do nothing. As long as I have these Graydles, he's not going to attack him because then I get his stuff. And I got kaiju, so even if he made something big, then that don't matter. I can just replace you with something smaller. So we're in a pretty good spot. This is what we like to do with the Graydle kaijus. Just completely shut down what my opponent normally likes to do. And like I said, this is what I mean about going first to go second. We set up with things like skill drain or just like a Gator or an Eagle. Eagle, probably the best Graydle to start with, just because there's a lot of monster effects in this game nowadays. Different dimension capsule, interesting. Got some old techs here. Got some old tech cards. Neato. Doesn't matter, but neato indeed. Alright. Well, looks like my opponent has nothing to stand up to the Graydle kaijus. And I'm attacking with the skater one more time, just to show some salt into the wound. So that's exactly what this deck likes to do. Like I said, go first, disrupt the flow, start screwing with my opponent's board. His board is my board. It's like the communist deck, if you think about it. Your cards? No, our cards. Alright, but that's our first duel. Let's go into duel number 2. Continue to troll people. Already, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. And continue to troll people. Alright, so what do we have for an opening hand this time? Try again. Let's just try it again. We don't have much of a hand here. We do have a couple things for next turn, though. And I've got the Nun. The Nun is nice. What does this do? Add Diablo Star. Okay, so this is the Diablo Star. I know that there's more cards in the archetype. This is probably some form of Eldritch. I see Diablo Star with Eldritch a lot, although it could be just about anything. But that's one option. What's one option? Add a Diablo Star. Fire King Island. Destroy a monster, add a Fire King. Control the monsters. Summon a Fire Wanged Beast. Okay. Interesting indeed. Get the legendary Phoenix. Okay, so this is a Fire King and Diablo Star deck. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. So you got the Kirin. You can activate that. Well, I'm going to douse some water upon your fire, sir. Please don't have Called by the Grave. That would suck. Because then I don't get lots of life points. I kind of want those life points, sir. If you don't mind, give some alms to the church, please. Thank you. So yes, we have ourselves our Ghost Sister Spooky Dogwood. Nice card. Basically, he special summons, I gain life points equal to his attack. The only downside is if I don't get life, well, my life gets halved. Yeah, she's just trying to do the work for the church. Okay? Just give her something to, support the nuns. That's the thing, okay? Okay, good. Alright, so what is this guy doing? Ponix. Add a Fire King spell trap. That'll be the thing that lets him seize on my... No? No, it's the thing that lets him blow stuff up. Well, I can blow stuff up too. Bet you didn't think of that one, did you? Bet you didn't think, oh, my opponent has nukes too. What's he gonna do now? Diablo Star, you say? And this is the one... Well, this one just adds Sinful Spoil spell traps. Ah, yes. Snake Eye. Send a face-up card to the grave. Firebomb. Okay, so my opponent's trying to do combos, essentially what's going on. He's got himself his Snake Eye spell. He can get rid of this, get some more monsters, yada, yada, yada. I'll give my opponent nothing, because he didn't have the balls to continue. If he had the balls to keep summoning, then maybe I would have shown some respect for a split second, but there will be none, for my opponent is a scared little boy. So, how does this guy work again? Your monster is originally fire, destroy battle. This isn't a fire, is it? No, it's dark. That's a dark monster. Main phase or battle phase. Yeah, it's any main phase, my brother. It's not just... It ain't just main phase 1. Add a level 1 fire monster. Get that one that looks like he belongs in an aquarium. Cute! Got some cute monsters, I'll give you that much. But I'm getting back all the life points you took. Keep doing stuff, brother. Keep doing stuff. And we'll see where this goes. I mean, I've got triple tactical talents. Hey, Link Karibo, how's it going? And this baby, it's fine. This guy's playing right into my hands. I want him to keep special summoning stuff. The more special summoning of stuff he does, the more life points I get back. I got 2 kaijus plus a 3rd kaiju, which is also a 4th kaiju. Got triple tactics if he does a monster effect. I'm pretty set. I'm pretty set for that matter. What does this do again? You can put a guy into the spell trap zone. That lets him draw another card. Neat. If I remember correctly, Diablo Star... Sent from field... Let's see. This card is sent from its own field. Summon this card. It's only during my turn, so it doesn't do anything right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kieran. How's it going? We got Arvada, you say. And Arvada will summon the chicken. Alright, I've got more life points than when I started. I had more life points before. I had less life points before the battle phase than now. Got like SP Little Knight. What are you gonna do with that? You're gonna banish Ghost Sister? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Banish Ghost Sister. I don't care. I'm more interested to see what this... He's trying really hard to impress with all this little special summoning thing. I don't care. I've got kaijus. I got kaijus to just wipe out his entire board right now. And I guess it doesn't really matter what I do about that. Let's see. He's got the spell that doesn't matter to me. These guys could be annoying, but we'll see where that goes. Really depends. Okay, Barong the Thong will do his thing, and I think there's another one that's doing something as well. Let's see. During the next time, after the card destroyed inside the graveyard. Okay, so he gets this back. Is there another one? There is another one, but he can only use one of them. Stop doing things. You've already had like 1,000,000 years to do all your nonsense. It's my turn. I have double your life points. We're having a card game now. What is this doing now? More monster. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I should have taken a nap. I should have taken a nap while this guy was just, you know, doing stuff. Okay, is it finally our turn? Thank you. It's my turn. I'm gonna go for Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. There. All of your combos. I might as well have played Regeki. I might as well have done that. I got 2 face-ups, killing a monster. Okay, so he's banishing his stuff till the end phase. Cool. I'm blowing everything else up. So, to my board, I shall summon Jizukiru. To your board, here's a turtle. Here's a turtle. Now, he will be able to get some stuff back because he did lose some Fire Boys. But that's fine, because that's gonna filter into my plan. It's all part of the plan, ladies and gentlemen. All part of the plan. Because, yeah, he'll get Sacred Garnix. He's gonna pop my boy. Doesn't matter. I have another kaiju. It's fine. It's all part of the plan. All part of the plan. Let's see. So Garnix probably gonna pop another something. Pop another that. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So, let's activate Triple Tactical Thrust. As my opponent did all that monster effect stuff, I'm gonna get myself more stuff. Let's see. I already have Triple Tactical Talents. I could get Owner Seal. Don't really need that. I've already used one of these. Let's get Change of Heart. Another card that wasn't originally available to the Graydles, but now it is. Now it is, and I shall steal your things, sir. So, give me your chicken. Your chicken is now my chicken. Alright. And then... See, if I play this and try to steal this, he's just gonna pop them both. That still works in my favor. Does it not? He did do all that effect already. So, heck, why not? I'm gonna triple tactical steal your chicken. I'm gonna attempt to steal this chicken. I want it. I want it for things. I want to pop it in an oven and get some chicken fingers. Get some chicken fingers. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? I know you have the one thing. Let's see you do it. He also still has the, I guess he has the other Diablo Star stuff, but I think other than the Snake Eyes ones, the other Sinful Spoils or whatever need Diablo Star. So I don't think he can even do that stuff. I don't think he can do anything about anything at all. We'll see. We'll see, indeed. I mean, he still has these waiting. These are going to come back later. I'm a little bit iffy about those guys coming back. But at the same time, it's like, I can't do much about it. I have plenty of life points, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. I would like to take your stuff, please. Can you hand it over? I'd appreciate it. If you're going to do something, please do it. And my opponent has surrendered. Okay. Well, guess what, everybody? It's Troll Week, and you know what that means? Any rage quit of my opponents counts as double the win. Okay, it doesn't count for double wins, but it still counts as a totally legitimate win, because if we're trolling people, then it doesn't matter how we win. Victory is a victory, and my opponent has given up like little baby. He just did not know what to do when I was going to steal his stuff, because he knew I was going to steal the chicken, and he couldn't handle it. So, that's good for duel number 2. Let's go for one more. We got stuff we can still do, so let's go for one more. Alright, everybody, our third and final victim of the day, the fighting TROLLIN third. And we're just gonna go into it. I mean, we've done everything. I'm gonna keep mashing rock. I'm gonna keep mashing rock. I don't even care where we go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. This hand is perfect. It's perfect. I got dogwood. I've got snatch steel. My opponent has nothing, though. My opponent is disappointment. Well, that is just a shame, isn't it? Alright. Be what it be. Let's go for the pot of the prosperity. Try to dig into the deck and find other things. You know what? My opponents have been disappointed today. I wanted them to suffer more. I haven't even had anyone swear at me yet. But hopefully by the end of... Okay. I'm not going to special summon anything, but okay. You amateur. You didn't even see what I was playing first. Let's see. Ooh, I want that Graydle Gator, though. But I'll get the skill drain. Yeah, that'll work just fine. That'll work just fine. My opponent thinking like, oh, I'm gonna dogwood. Oh, my foolish fool of a fool. Well, you don't do dogwood that way. You're supposed to use it when your opponent's gonna special summon. That's how you do it. But we got Graydle Impact now, and that's pretty nice. I'm gonna get this Gator. Gator plus Impact combo's the best, because you can pop one of your Graydles, pop an opponent's card. You pop Gator with a spell, you get to steal this thing. That's pretty nice. What is he playing? Oh, he's playing choo-choos. Neat. You know what? Fine. You know, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna be activating this. Let's see. See, this is how you use the card. You do it when they're about to special summon, not before they do it. It's not max C. So what is this? This is machines, earth machines. I could interrupt this, obviously, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait a minute. Oh, Rolla. I do know that this guy can be annoying if he uses material, because it's basically like a floodgate of his own. Alright, in the River Stormer. Attach material, get an earth machine. See, here's the thing. I could interrupt this at any point, but I really don't think I need to. I think I might need to, actually. Just because of that, I'm gonna have to negate that. I wasn't going to, but I don't want him to have a free Omni negate on the board. That would be annoying. The only one allowed to negate things is me. And this guy. And you don't get an equip spell. So there you go. Alrighty, my opponent made some questionable choices. And, you know what? They're going to be questioning their choices very soon. Very soon when I start annihilating my opponent's soul, as is what the Graydle's ultimate master plan happens to be. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Alright. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead. Summon Graydle Gator. Hello, I have an alligator. What have you? I don't know. We're going to use our impact. We're going to pop Gator. I'm going to pop the set card, because that's the only thing that I really worry about here. No droplet for you. Also, no Regulus. This is mine now. Nice cards you're not allowed to have. You misplayed Dogwood. You also can't have this guy, because you misplayed your Dogwood. That's just how that works. So, that'll be game right there, folks. Shall we? Which should we destroy him with first, though? I'm so curious. What do I stop him with? Do I stop him with this, or do I stop him with that? I just don't know. It's hard to say. But I got, you know, we'll end this with Regulus, I feel. He is bigger. He was summoned last. He did less than, you know, River Stormer. So we'll end it right there. And my opponent didn't even have the nerve to type in a FU into the chat. Pathetic. Alright. But that's perfect. That is exactly what this deck wants to do. There's not much else to say. The extra deck, like I said, is completely extra. We can use it on occasion when we have like Slime Jr., but you know, we don't need it. We don't really need it too much. Almost played Extravagance in this deck, but you know, that didn't need that either. But for now, let's go for the end screen. My opponents have disappointed me today. Let us just adjourn for now. Alrighty, everybody, Graydle Kaijus of 2024. Amazingly more powerful now that they have busted old stuff off of the ban list. I still can't believe that Konami unbanned these cards with Kaijus around. It's hilarious, and I love every bit of it. Oh, it's great. But yes, thank you for everybody for today. Today, Troll Week begins, and I'll be starting it off. And eventually my boy Arthur Memphis is going to be stopping by. He loves Troll Week, and he's an even bigger troll than I am. So we'll have some fun with him when it's time for his turn. But for now, here's the deck list, and then we'll say good day for today. So for today's deck, here's what we were playing. We have 2 of each of these Kaijus. We have 2 Jizukuru and 2 Thunder King for our beat sticks. We have 2 copies of Gamma Seal and 2 copies of Radian as our little boys. We have 3 copies of the Graydle Eagle because he's just amazing. We have 1 Cobra. Not as useful, but still a good Graydle to have. And triple Alligator, because he has the most utility. We have triple Ghost Sister and the Spooky Wood, for reasons I shouldn't have to explain. And triple Graydle Slime Jr. to make the limited use of our extra deck. We have 1 Change of Heart, 1 Owner's Seal, 2 copies of triple Tactical Talent, 2 copies of triple Tactical Thrust, triple Pot of Prosperity, triple Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, triple Graydle Impact, and 1 Snatch Steal. I was about to say triple. That would be nice, though. And we have triple Skill Drain. As for the extra deck, it really doesn't matter what you play in it, because we rarely use it, but here's what I use. We have 1 Link Karibo, in case we steal a level 1. He's also there as just an emotional support Karibo. We have 2 Codebreaker Virus Swordsman if we have to steal 2 monsters and then link them away for whatever reason. We have ourselves 2 Excel Synchro Stardust Dragons, because it lets me go into a level 10. We have 2 copies of White Aura Whale, because we have a lot of water monsters. 2 of the Graydle Dragon, because it is a Graydle monster. We have 2 Adamantipator Eyes and Dragites, because we have a lot of water monsters. 2 Scarlight Red Dragon Arcfiend, just as a general nuke and burn strat thing. And I could have made Baron de Fleur in this deck. It really doesn't matter, but this guy's water, and he does have protection as well as the ability to banish things. So it's pretty nice card, too. As for the side deck, if you find that your opponent's making giant boards and you don't have enough to get around that with just 1 Kaiju, or the field nuke's gonna not really do much, consider things like the Sphere Mode. Put a couple of shiny balls there. Maybe throw in a Raw just for shits and giggles. That sort of thing. But yes, that's today's deck that we played. Thank you everybody much for watching. Tomorrow we have a slightly less trolly deck, but it's a special deck because it is a deck suggestion from a fan, and it's going to be a fun deck to play. Maybe not as trolly, but it's going to be fun. I might even try it in another format if it'll fit in it. But for now, we're going to be heading out. It's your boy Memphis saying goodbye for now. See you guys next time. Till then, y'all stay safe and stay happy and have a good trolling time.